So yesterday we took Lexi to a little local show. I wasn't going to go originally because I already knew that the judge was not a fan of Section A's, but it was an opportunity to go to a show before the bigger ones start, and it was relatively close to us, so I thought it was just a good opportunity just to get a show under her belt before she goes to the bigger ones. I feel a bit mean if I just throw her in right at the deep end. She has been to big shows before, but it's been a while, probably like 10 years. So anyway, she was absolutely foot perfect. She surpassed my expectations of how she would like perform, if you want to use that word. So I was very, very happy with her. So we achieved what we wanted to achieve by going. We didn't get placed very well. I was a bit surprised at the placing. Like, we came 5th, which is fine. Like, I'm obviously not happy with that because we know I'm competitive, but I went knowing that I wasn't probably going to do very well, so it's fine. Anyway, one thing I did notice is that they've all got less coat than Lexi. Like, she is molting, but she's still very fluffy, and I'm literally brushing her every day to try and get her coat out, but she's got so much hair compared to the rest of them. I did rug her up over winter, but I literally just left her in a rain sheet because last winter her skin went a bit disgusting when we left her completely naked. I think just because of the sheer amount of rain we had last year. But I don't really want to like rug her up to her eyeballs so she doesn't get a coat, because I like them to be horses. So I don't really know what I can do about that. Anyway, I was very happy with how she was. She was very easy. She like just walks in the trailer. She's good to bath. And she's a bit sassy at shows, but like she's not naughty. So it's just quite a nice, fun, relaxing day out with her. So yeah, I haven't got any like getting ready videos or anything because I wasn't really sure if I was gonna have anyone with me and if we were going to be able to do anything. But someone did come. Actually, Ben came, as he always does, good old other half, and filmed the show. So it's not very long, but I'm going to upload it just so that I've got the memories there and a bit more memory on my phone. Anyway, if you have got any top tips on how we can maybe improve our performance, she's obviously quite fit, she's doing lots of work, or massively how I can maybe get some of that coat off, because obviously she's not supposed to be clipped as she's a native. Comment below. Right, enjoy. Lexi's just had her first hot cloth fix. So it's Monday. She's just quite dusty, so we're trying to get it out. She's still quite fluffy, but she is looking trimmer. She just wants to go out now. She's been in all day. Good girl. Oh, pretty girl. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. My trusty assistant with me. I'm being super organised already. It's only Wednesday and we're going on Friday. She is looking so happy right now. She's busted out the paddock 2 nights in a row, despite it all being electrified and having a strand right at the bottom to stop her pulling it out and all the other strands. But she's been pretty determined. It's always the way though, isn't it, when you've got something planned. Anyway, time to make her spit and span and try and get some more of this dust out. Ugh. She's all clean and just letting the shampoo soak a little bit. So I've tried Supreme Products High Shine Shampoo today. What do you think of it, Lex? Not happy. There you go. You can literally see some of like the grease in her coat. Well, it doesn't look that bad. It looks just soapy at the moment. Anyway, best wash it off, hadn't we, sweetheart? That was your pony. Good girl. Are you pretty? She's like, come on, hurry up. Pretty girl. You look a bit shiny now. Hey. Just glossed and gold. I've just got, can't really see it, white chalk on my hands because I tried to chalk her sockies. I'm going to put you in and hope you don't roll. And then we'll do some more tweaks in a bit. Good girl. Snoring. Nico's not happy because he's not getting in on the action. Lex. No, no. Lexi. Right, now's the time to put her in. I've had enough. Lex. Lexi. No. Lex, that's it. Good girl, you pretty girl. Put me out. Alarm set for 3:54 and 4 a.m. Fun times.
Oh, he's alright. I like him. I used to very well under him.
No, just for a belt.
I've won under him with A's and C's. He is found.
So after we were provisionally lined up, I could see that the judge didn't like the traditional Welsh mountain pony and was going for more of a Section A that was like closer to a Section B, if that makes sense. So for my trot up in my individual show, I kept her a little bit shorter and trotted her up the way all the others were trotting up. Whereas normally I'll show Lexi as a Welsh mountain pony, so we'll try and get her to really extend her legs, but she didn't seem to like that. Didn't work though, because we got moved down the line even further. I'll be honest, I wasn't even going to do a trot around after we'd been given our rosette, because it's a long old way for Lexi. And it's great we got a rosette, but sick. But anyway, you can kind of see that the chunkier, smaller ponies were towards the end of the line. You, Lexi was a good girlie. Hello. Good girl. Good girl. Hey? I'm a good girl. Let's move this. I was quite proud of myself when I've been to a show for actually going. I used my camera today and I think it made me a little bit less anxious. But you've been such a good girl, haven't you? And we're home. Good girl. She's like, get me out. I've been a clever pony. Good girl. Back out in the field. Nico's a bit jealous, aren't you? Oh, jealous that you didn't get in on the fun, isn't he? Well, you're jealous you didn't get in on the fun. Ellie is sporting Nico's new fly rug in the background. Too wide for it, aren't you? Good girl. Let me go over here so I can get you both in. Good girl. Curving in suntan lotion. Right then. She's been a very good girl today, haven't you? Just giving her a bit more grass. I'll be down within probably about half an hour. I do need to sort this fence out. So we came not very well. We did get frilly, but yeah, we didn't do very well. But I was that person who asked the judge for feedback, which was quite funny because I asked her for feedback and then she looked completely confused by what I was asking. And I was like, you know, like for my placing. And then she got really, really flustered. I didn't know what to say. So I turned around and I said, that I know it's fine. I know some judges aren't allowed to like give feedback. So I said, if you can't give it, it's fine. But, you know, I just wondered if there was any reason. And she was like, oh, it was literally just personal preference. So I was like, okay. So I was like, so nothing confirmationally or anything like that? And she was like, no, literally personal preference. So I was like, okay. So that was a bit awkward. But better to just not be the judge's cup of tea than there be like a confirmational issue, which I didn't think there was, but just thought, given that not done great at this one, we didn't do great at the last one, I would see if I could get some feedback. But I think she's just not been their type. So she's very much like a proper, like, leg at each corner, sturdy Welsh mountain pony. And all the ones which seem to be doing better at the moment are like a lot more kind of fine, showy ponies. Like, oh, well, this show, they were all nice ponies. I won't comment on the last show. But this show, they were all quite nice ponies. Not my cup of tea, but, you know, they were all quite nice. So it's fine. But it does make you kind of think that you almost need like a modern and a traditional class nowadays because things are bred so differently. Anyway, really chuffed with her. She was an absolute pleasure. She's so easy. Ellie's having a roll in the background there. And I did use I bought this camera years ago when I first got my trailer to help with my anxiety, but I've never used it because I thought it might give me more anxiety, particularly with Ellie, being able to see her stressing out in the back. But actually, I think it really did help with Lexi because I was a lot less stressed travelling. And I do find the whole act of travelling horses very stressful. I don't know if you can see Ellie in the background. I've literally just filled up her water bucket. I think she may want it to be a bath. She literally almost emptied it. That was literally full a minute ago. Nobody tell Ellie that there might be a hose pipe ban this summer. What are you doing? She's like, no, don't hose me. I'm not going to hose you, but look, this was full. Proud of myself. I feel like she might just be making it wet just to have a roll. My camera skills are amazing today. Anyway. Oh, this didn't work. As you may have heard me earlier, that was Nico's rug that Ellie's wearing. It doesn't fit Nico. It's a 6'3", but he seems to have hulked because it doesn't fit him. And I just put his, well, I did have one that my friend gave me, and he's a bit hot on that because it's a waterproof one. So I put his old one on, which was fairly ripped, but definitely doesn't fit anymore. So we've done a bit of a swap. So he's wearing Ellie's 6'6" for now. He's 6'6". He's only 15 hands. He's not long either, he's just wide. Anyway, we're going to go to the country store tomorrow and see if we can find him his own rug. And Ellie can have that like non-waterproof one, and then that waterproof one. I've been told Shire's Highlanders are good for wide ponies or Rambo hoodies, so we'll see what they got. Anyway, that is it for now. Ellie is a sick note at the moment. I think I cursed it in the last vlog where we did side saddle, and I was like, oh, she's going really well. Obviously cursed that because now she's sick note again, but we've got some stuff lined up. hopefully if she's sound, we've got some stuff planned for her. She's not bad, but she's just, we know her. If you didn't know her, you probably wouldn't know. And we've got some stuff planned for this blonde one here, and some more stuff planned for Lexi, who's just obviously stuffing her face. But yeah, anyway, if you like my rambling, waffling content, and my gorgeous little ponies, and my being a sore loser moments, then hit subscribe and give me a like. Anyway, over and out for now. I am absolutely ruddy knackered. Got up at 3:54. Random, I know. Don't know how these eventers do it, getting up at like 2 AM and stuff. Although the more I do showing, and the more I do pretty badly at showing, the more I think maybe eventing might be a good idea. Oh, that really hurt. Anyway, I digress. I'm waffling. Over and out for now. Bye.